Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a fun, spicy morning yoga flow, specifically designed for prenatal, but of course you can get a full body, core focused, spicy morning flow regardless of whether or not you are pregnant. I am more than halfway through my pregnancy at this point, so I will definitely be listening to my body. But I highly encourage you to listen to your body again, regardless of whether or not you are pregnant. Take your breaks, take your water, and let's get right into it. We are going to start facing the front of our mat. As you can tell, I've got two blocks here, and for the most part, I'm going to be using them underneath my hands to allow me to get a little bit more support, but of course you don't need them. I'm using the more heavy duty blocks, so they are not really cushiony. They provide enough stability for my wrists, but if you have the kind of blocks where your hands just kind of like indent in them, I would recommend that you don't use them underneath your hands because it won't be as supportive. If anything, it might give you a little bit of wrist tension. So we're going to start with our legs nice and wide. We're going to come into a deep malasana. If this is your first malasana of the day, just ease right into it. Let's take a deep breath, straighten out the spine as much as you can. And bend and straighten in the leg a little bit to get nice and deep into it. You can start right here by setting an intention for your practice. What would you like to cultivate? Okay, come to stillness in your deep malasana, using the elbows to press the knees open as much as you possibly can. Yes, deepen the breath. Great job. Now we're going to bring our hips up, our head down, and we're going to use our prayer hands to shoot them behind, in between our legs. Now as we inhale, we come back to seated. Exhale, shoot the hands back, hips come up, head goes down. And I told you this is going to be challenging. Keep going. You're going to do a few more with your own breath. But this is intended to be something quick that you can challenge yourself and see just how strong you are. Again, regardless of whether or not you are pregnant, your body is strong, your body is capable. And just taking a few minutes every single day to do something just a little bit outside your comfort zone. I know this is not easy. Keep going. Let's do two more together. And last one. Now slowly come all the way up to stand. Inhale, the hands come all the way up. Maybe you take a little lean back. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands come all the way up. Exhale, fold. Bring the feet in a little bit closer. And if you have the blocks, place your hands on the blocks and walk your feet back into downward facing dog. If no blocks, then just regular downward facing dog. Pedal out the legs. Then we're going to roll forward like a wave. Hold in plank. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees a lot. Hips come up. Downward facing dog. Let's do that again. Roll forward, plank for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees, hips come up. And roll forward again. Plank for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, you got this. 1, bend the knees, hips come up. Let's do it one last time. Roll forward into plank. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees a lot, hips come up. Downward facing dog. Sway your hips from side to side. Now bring your knees all the way down. We're gonna do a few cat-cows. Inhale, belly drops, gaze comes up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, chin to chest. And again. Finding some deep breaths here. Tuck your toes under if they're not already tucked, and pick the knees up to a hover. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pick the right leg up, keep the right leg bent, and just do little pulses like you're trying to stomp on the ceiling with your right foot. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Right foot comes down, the left leg comes up. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. Now roll forward. We're coming into left side plank. If you do have the block, pick up the block with your right hand and extend it up to the ceiling. If you don't have a block, that's okay. Now you could either hold in your left side plank, or you can take your right hand and bring it underneath that left armpit as you twist a little bit. Now if you're pregnant, don't twist a lot. Just a gentle reach underneath that left armpit and extend it back out. If you're doing these little reaches, you go for 5, 4, 3, squeeze your hips up, 2, and 1. Great job. Plant the right hand back down and take a breather, downward facing dog. Let's take a deep inhale together. Come up onto your toes. Exhale, press down onto the heels. Let's try that again. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, come down. Last time, inhale, come up. Exhale. Roll forward into plank, right side plank this time. Inhale, your left hand comes up. Now either hold, or you're going to reach that left hand underneath the right armpit and back up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Left hand comes all the way down. And downward facing dog. Roll forward like a wave, hold in plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees a lot. And I want you to basically squat back, like you're gonna shoot forward. Gaze comes forward. And hold for a breath. Exhale, shoot forward into plank. Once again, squat back. You want your hips to come as far back to the heels as you can. And shoot forward. Let's go for 5 more. With a breath. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes up as far back as you can get it, keeping your hips squared and keeping the right foot flexed. Now we're gonna go with the little pulses. So see if you could really engage that right glute and pulse that right leg up a little bit more each time with each pulse. So we're not swinging the right leg up, we're just doing little glute pulses. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the right knee a lot. Bring the right knee into your chest and step it outside. Step the right foot outside your right block or outside the right hand. Now we're coming up into warrior 2. So cartwheel your hands up. Back foot is at an angle. We're gonna settle in to our warrior 2. Let's take a breath here. And inhale, exalt your warrior. Right hand comes up. Exhale, extended side angle. See if you could hover with that right hand just off the knee or the floor, using your obliques. You got this, you're strong. Exalt your warrior. And extended side angle. Really turning your body to face the left side of your mat as much as possible. Last time. Inhale, exalt. Exhale, extended side angle, hover for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left hand is going to come all the way down. We're bringing our right leg back and coming into a left side plank. Remember that you can bring your left knee down for extra support if these side planks don't feel very good. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Right hand comes all the way down, downward facing dog. And bend the knees a lot. You're gonna crouch all the way back just like we did before and shoot forward into plank. Let's go for 5 more with the breath. 4, 3, 2, you got this, believe in yourself. 1. And downward facing dog. You are way stronger than you think you are. So don't think about quitting just yet. You are almost through. Maybe wiggle out the hips. Let's take a deep inhale together.
Exhale, let it go. Left leg is going to come up, keeping the hips squared as much as possible. Now this time we're engaging that left glute with little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. We're going to bring that left knee into your chest, hold for a breath, and step that left foot outside the left hand, and setting up that back foot for warrior two. We're going to cartwheel our hands all the way up and finding our warrior two position. Shoulders come down. Inhale, exhale, settle in. Inhale, exalt your warrior. Left hand comes all the way up. And exhale, extended side angle. Once again, try to hover instead of dumping your weight really far forward or putting your weight on that left knee. Just try to hover. And inhale, come up, extended side, or no, we're exalting our warrior. We're just an extended side angle. Now we're coming back into extended side angle. Keep the breath flowing. Keep the chest intending to open to that right side. Exalt. Really reach up. Find that stretch in the front of your body. Exhale, last time, extended side angle. Right hand is going to come all the way down. We're shifting into right side plank, so left foot steps back. And hold that left hand up for 10, 9, 8. Remember, you could always be on that right knee. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle that left hand all the way back. We're coming back into that crouched position at the back of your mat. Knees are hovering, hips are hovering, and you're looking forward like you're about to shoot forward. Inhale, shoot forward into plank. Actually, that was supposed to be an exhale. So we're gonna inhale, crouch back. Exhale, shoot forward. Let's go for 10. A little faster. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And downward facing dog. Right leg comes all the way up. Exhale, right knee to chest. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale to chest. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale to chest. And step the right leg forward in between your hands this time. Inhale, come on up to a high lunge. Exhale, hands circle back. You're coming into a runner's lunge, so tilt yourself forward, keeping your core engaged. Inhale, hands come up. You come back upright. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, come on up, high lunge. Exhale, runners. Hands come down. And step that right leg back. Inhale, left leg comes up. Bend the knee, left knee into your chest, hold. Exhale, shoot it back up. Back into your chest. Back up. Exhale, left knee to chest and step that left leg between the hands, coming up into your high lunge on this side. Hands come up. Exhale, hands circle back, tilt yourself forward into runner's lunge. Hold. Hands come all the way up. You come back upright. Exhale, runners. Last time, inhale, come up. Exhale, runners. Hands come down. Downward facing dog. Great job. Come down onto the knees. I'm going to set the blocks aside for a sec. Now, we're going to step our right leg back, keeping that left knee bent. And we're going to curl those right toes under. And as you press really hard into the hands, you're going to engage your core and pick that left knee up to a hover. Okay? Inhale, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left knee comes down. We're shifting into that modified left side plank. Inhale, right hand's going to shoot forward this time. Pick up that back leg. Flex the right foot. And exhale, bend the right leg and the right elbow and tap them towards each other. Extend and bend. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Circle the right hand back down. Both knees come down into a tabletop. This time we're extending the left toes back. We're curling those left toes under. And as you press into the hands, we're picking up that right knee to a hover. To 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right knee comes down, shifting into modified right side plank. Left hand is going to circle forward. Left leg is going to pop up to a hover. Flex that left foot. Bend the left elbow and the left knee to tap. Crunch in. Exhale out. For 5, 4, keep it with the breath. 3, 2, and 1. Circle it back into tabletop. We're gonna come into a wide knee child's pose. If you need blocks, if you need a sip of water, I invite you to take whatever feels good for you right now. We're going to meet in a child's pose whenever you're ready. Let's take a deep inhale together, fill the belly. Exhale, let it go. Now pick up the head, just walk your hands to the right side of your mat, and then you can maybe drop your head back down. Finding a stretch along the left side of the body. And pick the head back up. We're going to go over to the left side with both hands now. Head comes all the way down. And coming back up to center. We're going to inhale back up to a tabletop, taking a few cat-cows to release any tension that built up during all that work that we just did. We're going to take that right foot and step it forward. Hands are on the inside of that right leg. Maybe shifting the left knee back just a little bit. And pressing your hips forward. You can get a little bit of a stretch alongside the front of the left hip, that left leg. Inhale, head comes up, chest is proud. And exhale, we're gonna straighten that right leg as much as is safely possible for you. You can keep a micro bend in that right leg, keeping that right leg flexed. You can use blocks here. I invite you to have them between or underneath your hands. We're gonna bend and straighten, shifting between these two postures a few times. Great job. Right leg is going to come back to table. We're going to bring our left leg, our left foot forward, hands on the inside of that left leg. And we're going to press that right hip forward as much as possible. And blocks make that a lot more accessible to come up with your chest proud. And exhale, straighten that left leg as much as you can while flexing that left foot. And alternate between these two postures, finding your release. Great job. I'm going to set our blocks aside if we've used them and come to lay on our backs. So however way is comfortable for you to get there, we're going to meet with our knees bent and our feet up. Now you can choose to hold onto the ankles, you could choose to hold onto the toes. We're just coming into happy baby here. And you can rock your baby from side to side. Maybe bending and straightening out each leg. We're going to come to stillness in center. Plant the feet all the way back down. And windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Just finding some intentional movement. We're not going fast. We're moving intentionally, feeling each and every muscle, everything that's shifting as we move. We're becoming more present, more aware through our practice. And coming back to center, I invite you to find a comfortable position on your back or seated. If you're going to take seated, I recommend you find some blocks to place underneath you to come into that comfortable seated position. I'm going to take a few deep breaths together before we close off this practice. So take any wiggles, any last movements that you need, and come to stillness. Let's inhale together, fill up the belly. Exhale out the mouth. Again, let's inhale. Exhale, let it go. A little deeper, inhale. And exhale, let it go. And I invite you to stay in whatever resting position you've chosen for as long as you need. I'm going to close off this practice here, and thank you so much for joining me. I invite you to like and subscribe if you like this content. Until next time, namaste.